Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. And in today's video, we are actually going to have very interesting discussion. Please remember to actually, like the video and also put a notification so that don't miss out on some of these interesting videos that actually will be coming directly to your screen. I have actually been in position to watch a video of this very confused lady. She's called Bugoma woman, and she was trying to, to try to say that the mwango shouldn't be calling her name. The mwango shouldn't do what the mwango. I was like, but are you even okay? You are in your heads, Bugoma woman is always calling the name of the mwango each and every day in her YouTube platform. Each and every, she cannot miss a day without calling the names of the mwango. Me, I even think that she even dreams about that name at one point. Very possible. The people who actually know are those ones who are very closer to her, who know the details about, whatever things that she always keeps on thinking about or dreaming about the mwango, because she's the one feeding her, I don't want to mention that part. But if need be, I'll not hesitate to mention it. Because the mwango is actually feeding her. The individuals who actually talk and they sometimes they cover their brains, they close their brains, they don't think beyond. Because for her to come out that the mwango should not call her name, and yet she's very busy calling the mwango's name each and every day on her YouTube platform. And this woman, by the way, she's very old. Me, I've really got to realize that she's already old from the neck. The neck is already she's starting to get old from the neck. The neck is already old. I was seeing she's starting to have, they call it what, wrinkles or what on her neck. I wish I could my phone cannot easily zoom. My phone is somehow analog. But if I needed to zoom to show you people how this lady is getting old from the neck, and she want to compare herself with the mwango, a young girl of yesterday. A young girl of yesterday is what this old woman is trying to exchange words with. It is unbecoming. It shows how actually you have been raised up. Bugoma woman is actually so obsessed with the mwango. Very obsessed with the mwango. This is actually not right. And she claimed that she has a lot of dirty stories about the mwango. She has a lot of what about. That is crap. Let me tell you, whether I want to talk about the mwango from morning to evening, there is nothing that you're going to change about her. Completely nothing. I always keep on saying, people who are actually blessed, they will remain blessed, whether you like it or not. Because it is not the first time for these people to try to crucify the mwango. It's not the first time. They have tried several times, but they keep on failing. A very old woman of around 50 years, you are fighting with a young girl of 24 years, 23 to 24 years, who is actually supposed to be your own daughter. Your own daughter. She's supposed to be your daughter. You're supposed to be advising her. But the way this Bugoma woman is actually very busy trashing and talking so badly about her, it is actually very much alarming. The life you are enjoying at your home, it is actually because of the mwango. If she thinks we are joking, let us stop releasing videos and talking about the mwango for only 3 or 4 months, and we shall see how she will be in position to sustain her family with that lazy husband of us. You know, very stupid man who does not even, his work is just to sit at home and, you know, gassing around. You know, let her take 4 months or 3 months without releasing videos and talking about the mwango, without talking about the travel commando, anybody in that family. Then we shall see that you are able to work for, like, you know, she claims she traveled for 10 years. She worked a lot and now she has a lot of, okay, you stop talking about the mwango and the entire family. Then we shall see. Because if you are actually rich, why are you wasting your time on the street, opening your mouth like you are mad? Why? If you are rich, why do you waste time with all this kind of pressure and the rest on the street if you are actually rich? You know, you are not. You are just trying to elevate yourself, blowing, you know. You are just poor like any of us outside here. You are nothing, you know. And the person you are trying to, you know, to compare yourself with is actually far much ahead of. Even if you have worked for like 50 years and she has worked for only 2 years or 3 years, me, I can comfortably saying that the mwangu is actually better than you. Accept it, whether you like it or. And if you don't talk about her, there is no food on your table. The truth. You know, always people don't want to hear the truth, but the truth is always bitter. Very, very bitter. Because why should you waste your time fighting a young girl, a girl who is really trying her best to ensure life changes? Why? Why are you trying to fight her and want to pull her down and want to... Bugoma one, please, you style up. You know? Your age now, you see, your age is now running. Leave the new blood to start, you know, coming up with these good things, you know, to open ways for other people. You know? For you, if you feel you have a lot of money right now, leave these things now for the young people. For you, you are now old. Sit, relax, and now enjoy the videos. For me, that's what I can advise you. Because you don't have any clear advice that you can put outside there to actually help the mwango. Apart from only trying to destroy her, trying to create a lot of confusion, you want to make people to hate. You know, what's wrong with you? Then you come out to claim you are too rich. Rich? Which riches? You are broke. The truth is you are broke. Because rich people don't actually resemble you. Me, I don't even see any riches in that Bugoma woman. I don't really see it. What I see is desperation to cause problems. That's what I see from Bugoma woman. You know? She's too obsessed with the mwango. I really wonder. You know? Yesterday I was saying some individuals now, they have been in position to go there to do surgery just because they want to resemble the mwango. They want their body to be like the body of the mwango. You know, obsession is actually very true now. These individuals are too obsessed with the mwango, and they want to everything for the mwango to be theirs, which is not actually going to be possible. You know, whether they like it or not, it's not going to be possible. Let's first watch this clip, and then when we come back, we continue with this video. Actually, very, very strong. Please, if you have not yet subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's watch this clip, and then let me come back.
You can't be flying around, going all over the place, start calling my name for me to give you traffic. Like, if you're going to Poland, collect all the Poland receipts over there. Like, AM Carol is not going to give it out. At least not for today. If someone will come out and play those receipts, it's okay. Not me. That's how maybe selfish I can be with with the receipts of today. I'm not doing it. Said Abdul, I see you in the house. How are you doing? I'm not okay. I can't get even a flight. I can't afford a flight. That's one thing I had. I want her life. That's the other thing I had, among other things that she has mentioned. Don't call my name in your videos.
Yes, actually, the truth is bitter. Now you can see how she's trying to fume. What she was told is true. She actually wants the life of the mwango. You know? She do actually admire the mwango. It is the truth. That's why you see how she's actually very, very bitter about it. You know? She's very, very bitter. Because the truth is always bitter. They'll put it on her face. Directly to her face. You see, even if she does not play those clips of the mwango, you know? Who cares? Who cares? You know? Who actually cares? Nobody cares about you. You know? Because even if you don't play them there, people will actually go and watch now from the real platform of the mwango. You stop being stupid. You know? You are trying to make yourself to be relevant. You are actually not. You are just opportunists. You are just opportunists who is actually using the name of the mwango and actually in a bad way. You know? You are using her name in a bad way. For me, that is what I don't like. You know? And yet, she's feeding you behind. Wewe, you need to be careful. You see, people always fears to be told the truth. You know? And now, she's talking about she does not want the mwango to mention her names. She does not want the mwango. How many times have you ever mentioned the mwango's names? How many times? In your life, not even in her life, in just a week, how many times? Why is it paining you now? You know? Why? Why is it paining you? You have done a lot of weird things in this world. For example, eating the money for castor. There was a girl who was actually very, 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 very sick of cancer. And people were trying to raise finances to support her. The individuals who came out and started releasing videos to counter that was actually one of them was this Bugoma woman. And now, the money that people had collected was sent back to the owners. But the money that was sent to Bugoma woman, up to today, we have never seen where the money has gone. Up to today. The only thing that we are able to see is that this woman was able to take her lazy husband to go for, a short trip, that to go and enjoy themselves with the money for a sick person. That is how terrible that woman is that you see there. She ate money for the sick patient. We have been in position to ask. It is almost coming, I think, even 1 year right now. That please you show us the evidence. Where is the money for Castor, the sick lady? Up to today, we are still asking the same question. No answer. No answer. Completely no answer. You know? And she's here that she want to try to release videos, to try to destroy the mwango. Eh? You stop wasting your time. Try looking for something better to do. If you see this platform is becoming a problem, look for something to do. Look for something to do. The biggest problem for this woman is actually jealousness. These are individuals who used to say the mwango is not going to get a good boyfriend. Now, after them seeing a good boyfriend, they are now making a lot of noise. Even if she was not to get a boyfriend, They were still going to trash her that she has actually failed to get a boyfriend. Now that she has again got a good boyfriend, that is actually now again a problem. So you tell us, Bugoma woman, what do you exactly want? What do you exactly want? If it's not jealousness, if you are not actually bitter, if you are not actually, you are actually too much. Is it that you are interested in the boyfriend of the mwango or what? What do you really want? You are so desperate. It's the reason why you are starting to get old from your neck. I wish you could check on your neck. Your neck is becoming old with a lot of, shit. Leave the young lady to enjoy her life. This is a lady who is claiming that she was able to travel for 10 years. Which 10 years? My foot. 10 years from where? You are rotating in these East African countries and you think you have traveled. Which you traveling? You come out and show us the visas that you have. They tell you, this one is what I use. Show us. Bring the evidence. You just stop making a lot of noise when you have just been rotating in East African countries. You are so foolish. Leave the lady to enjoy, the young girl to enjoy her life. Are you even giving her a single coin? Are you contributing anything? There is actually nothing that you are contributing. And I wonder why you are so bitter to that extent that anything that you see her progressing about, you always want to come out to make it look like it is trash. She's doing nothing. She hasn't done nothing. She has achieved nothing in her life. What about the construction that she's putting outside there? What is that? You stop being jealous of our good people who are actually trying. Now for you, you are old. The world, life is catching up with you. You leave the young blood to continue. Please. I wish you could respect your age. You could respect yourself. You already said you have a daughter who is at the university, whom you are paying school fees with the name of the mwango. If you don't mention her name, you will actually fail to pay school fees. Okay, you try. You try 3 years without mentioning the mwango's name. Let us see actually that you're a rich woman. Try 3 years without making any videos about the mwango, the travel commando, and the entire family, and we shall see who you are. If you are actually rich. Let me tell you, even just 2 months, you will start crying. Some foolish woman tried, the one who is in Germany, the demon. She tried, I don't want to release videos about the mwango, about Nyabo Hansi. I was shocked seeing a fool is back on the street talking about the same people whom she used to criticize. The same people whom she said she's no longer going to talk about them. She was back. That shows you, these individuals, there is nowhere actually they will go. There is nowhere they will go. Because these individuals are actually feeding them. It is the truth which they don't want to admit. It's the truth. I was actually watching this very confused woman, and I was very shocked how she laughs. She laughs like, these people who don't talk, people who just that is how this woman laughs. You may think there is something making noise in the room. I just want us to watch first how this woman laughs, and then you'll now judge from there. Is that really a normal person who laughs like that? The way she laughs, she's like, by the way, this woman might be becoming mad. It is actually very, very possible. Because a normal person can laugh like that. Let's first of all watch this clip, and then when I come back, we shall continue with this video very, very strong. Please, if you have not yet subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos, and I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's watch this clip on how this woman laughs. You will be shocked, by the way. You'll be shocked. Let's watch this clip.
Eh?
I've actually been in position to listen to that woman. If you listen to her very, very critically, the way she laughs, like a person who does not have the energy, like the person who have, you know, she's suffering from certain type of disease, like she's, you know, like her life is actually very hard. You see, the truth is, we don't know yet the challenges this woman is facing in her life. This woman must be very, very traumatized that she's trying to release her anger towards the mwango. That's for me what I can see. Because there is a lot of things that is not in the open. This Bukoma woman is actually suffering a lot. She's suffering. You know? Because somebody who is living a good life, you cannot be laughing like you want to cry, like things are so complicated in your life. There is actually a lot going on in the life of this woman. There's a lot. Maybe she's even undergoing depression and we even don't know. But her life is not straight. For me, that is what I can say. Her life is actually very, very complicated. You know? Which I know she will not want to agree. Because there are individuals who are really, they try to pretend a lot. But we can now read it on her face that things are actually not moving out well. There is a lot of challenges this lady is facing. I remember, you know, somebody was saying that even the man whom she's staying with, that is not actually her husband. That man is just there to beep and goes, beep and goes. So, it's a challenge. And now she wants to try to compare herself with the mwango. Actually, yesterday I was watching a video. There was a lady, you know, a very, very close. These ladies, they were two ladies, very, very close friends. Now, the first, one of them got a boyfriend, and the boyfriend actually wanted now to take her for an introduction and then later for a wedding. Now, the friend to this one who have got a boyfriend was actually, you know, contacted the boyfriend to this girl, and she talked a lot of bad things about this woman. Very, very bad things. To the extent that the real boyfriend called off the marriage, the introduction and everything. You know? Now, this lady, she started going to church, you know, praying and praying and praying. And what actually happened is that later, this the man called her, like, I want to have a conversation with you. And the man was like, do you still have space for me in your heart? The lady like, yes. And those people got married. So I'm seeing a problem with this Bugoma woman. This is jealousness. Women who don't want to see other women actually getting married. This is what Bugoma woman is trying to play here. The cards she's very, very jealous and she's bitter. You know? Any good things that the mwango is actually trying to achieve, she wants those things to be hers. It is very bad. If it is not your time, it's not your time. Wait for your time. Maybe when you get now, oh, like Kohera, maybe, probably. But just like that. So me, I see these things that are happening. It's all about bitterness, the jealousness. Look at other ladies who are actually reactors. When you look at this lady, this Bugoma woman, when you look at her face, you really see a lot of frustration in her. You know? Me, I don't think I'm lying. If you look at these other women who are reactors, You know, be it positive or negative. When you look at their faces, and when you look at the face of this Bugoma woman, you see a total problem. She's actually suffering to the highest level. She has maybe problems with finances. Also, the man is a problem. Everything is just a mess. Because when you really look at her, something is actually very, very wrong. You know? Very, very wrong. And you see, she wants also to have the life like other women. The life other women are actually enjoying. But she cannot afford it. She cannot afford it. That's why you see a lot of frustration, a lot of hunger, a lot of bitterness, a lot of everything. And now she's trying. You cannot imagine her coming out and say the mwango should not call her name. And yet she's calling her name each and every day. I'm not going to play her clip. Even if you don't play her clip or you don't do what, that is not going to, it's not going to affect even the mwango. Her not playing the clip of the mwango will actually encourage people to go and now watch the mwango. Are you seeing the logic there? Even that simple logic she cannot understand. You are actually very, very confused. And I see desperation is taking you to the wrong direction. I wish you could, first of all, go from the street. You leave the street of YouTube. Go and settle yourself with your man, and maybe these things are leading you in the wrong direction. Your face actually shows that you are suffering. You first go and look look on other women. Look at first of all Mora. Look at the face of Mora and look at your face. You see a happy person. You see a person who is free. You see a person who is actually a lot of energy, you see. But now when you look at Bugoma woman, when you look at Bugoma woman, the woman is always like she does not eat, like she's suffering from sickle cell, like I even don't know. But something is not right, my people. That's what I'm trying to say. And now she think she has got the right place to be trying to throw her desperation, to the mwango. You leave the mwango alone. She is not the source of your problems. She's not. And she will never be the source of your problems. Leave her alone and give her time. Please. Okay, tell us what has the mwango done for you so that you hate her to that level. You don't want to see her progressing. You don't want to see her settling. Tell us what the mwango has actually done to you. Tell us. Tell us. What is that thing that the mwango has done for you that you hate her to the maximum? That everything that she does is trash to you. Tell us what she has done to you. Come out and say, this is what she has done for me. This and this and this and this and this. Come out and tell us. But coming out every day, insulting her, abusing her, she's a scammer, she's a fraud. And actually, you are talking about yourself. Where is the money for Castor? You're a scammer and you're a fraud. If you are not, then where is the money for Castor? Where is the money for Castor? How many times have we been in position to ask you that question and you are not answering? We want answers. So please, you stop playing around with the minds of people. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Leave her alone. She does not have anything of yours. You are actually very old. Having a daughter at the university and you are comparing yourself with the mwango. Even if you have a lot of investment, for her, she has just started and she's already giving you headache. She has just started investing, and now for you, your time have expired. You know? Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos, and I really do appreciate. I actually want to play a last clip here, then we shall call it a day. You know, yes, let's watch this clip, and then let me come back.
Life. Passport life. Passport sees life. Passport sister life. Moving all over the place, not knowing where you're going to sleep. If you're going to sleep in a place, you're just moving all over the place like a cockroach, like left, right, and center. You don't have a base in your life. You don't have a goal in your life. You're just moving all over the place, picking anyone that can come through so that you can make money. This is the job that you want us to be teaching our daughters to do. When we talk about it, oh, they want my life.
That she does not have the base in her life. For you, do you have? You know, rearing chicken is your base now. That's what you can rely, you know, rearing chickens. Chicken that you can wake up one day and they are dead. Your brain is not helping. That shows how stupid you are. You know, by even what is your level of education? Because the way you talk, you are actually so primitive. Very, very primitive. You know? She does not have goals. For you, do you have goals? The goals you have is to come out, talk about the mwango. You know? You want the mwango to be sharing with you everything. You are very stupid. You know? Did she tell you to go and teach your daughter whatever things that she does? You are forcing yourself onto the mwango. You know? The mwango did not call you to her life. You need to understand that. You are just forcing yourself into her. She actually even does not, she even didn't know that you existed. If you had not come out to be talking about her, trashing her, and all these kind of things, she actually does not need you. And you are the one who need her. I wish you could put that in your head, stupid fool. The mwango does not need you. You are the one who needs her because she's feeding you behind. You are so stupid. Which goals do you have in life? Rearing chickens and you think those are goals. One day you'll be surprised at all those chickens. They're nowhere to be seen. And we shall see how you'll be crying about your hens. You leave the girl alone. That she moves, you know, she moves and, you know, like a cockroach here and there. You are so confused. The lady is a world-class traveler. And for you, what do you do? Sitting in a corner, making a lot of noise instead of appreciating your fellow woman. That she's actually doing great. You are so stupid. I wish one day your daughter would tell you. You know? I wish your daughter would actually tell you that, Mom, you are now old enough. Stop throwing words towards this young woman. And yet she's actually feeding you. That woman you're talking about, you're very busy crucifying. She's actually feeding you. And you know it. You know it. And when we come out here to tell you the truth, you think now you start saying we hate. We don't hate you, but we don't like your character, your behavior. Trying to pull a fellow girl, a fellow woman down. A young girl of around 23 to 24 years. You're a woman of 50-something who has a daughter in the university. You're very busy crucifying. The best thing that you would do was actually to be advising her. That's what you could be doing. But not coming out here crucifying her and talking so badly about her. What type of a mother are you? You know? What type of a mother are you? And how are you actually raising your children? Are you actually raising them like an upright mother? For you, if you think If you sell yourself, you have been selling yourself. Eh? You think other people are doing the same? That passport. My friend. You see, what you always mention with your words, with your tongue, with your mouth, probably those are the things for you used to practice. And now you got tired. You got tired now. You think other people were actually also doing the same things like you. Leave the mwango alone. And you need to understand that she actually does not need you. You are the one who needs her. Because if you don't talk about her, no food on your plate. No food. I wish you could only understand that simple thing. It's not difficult to understand. That if you stop talking about her, you will not eat. And it's the truth. You know, of course, people fear the truth. But we need to tell, sometimes we need to put it the way it is. You know? And even if you try to talk and crucify her, you will never pull her down. You'll never. Because you did not participate in lifting her up. And you'll never. So please, leave that young girl to continue doing whatever things that she's doing. Let her enjoy herself. For you who fail to enjoy yourself because you are poor, leave her because she has the money. This thing of saying traveling and he does not know where to sleep. She's sleeping in a 5-star hotel. Can you even afford that? Well, be careful. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. A very special greetings to all of you who have been in position to turn up to watch this video. I really do appreciate. Big up every time. And a very special greetings to all my good moderators. Thank you so much for actually ensuring that things are flowing well. Big up every time. Also, really want to appreciate all of you watching me from the USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. Not forgetting my good people here in Africa. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching. Please come again to watch more of my videos, and I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's meet again in our next video. God bless all of you.